I played that when I was a little kid. I played it all the time. This is like one of my favorite games. One of my favorite games. This is like a comfort game for me, basically. I play this whenever I want to kill like 30 minutes or so. And, you know, I take my Nintendo Switch with me whenever I have to go do something, like I have an appointment, like a tattoo appointment or something like that. And then I play Crash Team Racing whilst I wait. It's pretty cool, it's pretty dope. So obviously this is my first ever Let's Play kind of style video on my ASMR channel here. It is going to be a little bit rough and a little bit scuffy-doo-dah, okay? Because I literally have my camera pointed at my Nintendo Switch. I've tried to set it up so it's going to be perfectly nice and stable. But you know, this is a test. This is video number one, test number one. Okay, let's get into the race. Let's get into the race, yo. I got like the audio playing through the Switch. Oh, really quietly. Because I think it might get picked up by the microphone, and I think it'd be nice if it's quiet, you know. Because I do want this to be mostly an ASMR video. So I guess my whispers are the only real trigger going on today. And maybe like the clicking of the controller, but I don't think that's going to pick up on the microphone too well because of my current setup, you know. Oh, I didn't make the shortcut. Absolute loser. Absolute freaking loser. You'll have to give me a little bit of time to get adjusted to this weird setup before I can show you just how crazy my skills are at Crash Team Racing, you know what I'm saying? If I was doing like a proper, I guess, professional level Let's Play, obviously I'd have like my Nintendo Switch hooked up to a TV and like have a, a capture card or whatever they use. But I don't have a TV or a monitor. I literally just have my Nintendo Switch, and I usually play it in handheld mode. I got second place. Second place, absolutely unacceptable. Absolutely flipping unacceptable. I'm gonna say it's because of the weird setup. I'm not used to it yet. And also it's weird to be filming whilst playing. I have to use my little brain to think about talking as well as racing. What the heck? What the heck? Oh my goodness me. Okay, going on to race number 2. I think we'll do 2 cups today. 2 cups. That should be like maybe 30 minutes long total. Then people will start to get bored if I do more than that in one go. Get a little boosty boost. Let's go, let's go. Okay, I'm locking in this time, okay? So I can show you the true skills, my true skill level. I've been hiding my power level this entire time, but now I'm unleashing it. I've had enough. I'm ready for the world to see my full power level. Gonna go through the little shortcut here. This remake of Crash Team Racing is absolutely fantastic. The original on the PlayStation 1 was amazing, but this remake is possibly even better. Possibly even better than the original. Can you believe it? They've got way more characters, lots of skins, which are really cool. The cards are cool, like the customization and stuff. Honestly, this game is better than Mario Kart. Straight up. Straight up. I like Mario Kart as well, but this game is just so much better, in my opinion. It's obviously not as well established or like famous as Mario Kart. It's maybe a bit less family friendly, I guess, in terms of like just picking it up and playing. Because like anyone can play Mario Kart, right? It's fairly easy. There is like a bit of skill to getting really good at it, but I don't know, it's pretty family friendly, you know, little kids can play it, old people can play it. Maybe some people would struggle a little bit more with this game. I think the track design on this is a bit more manic than Mario Kart. There we go, a nice first place. See, things are back to how they should be. Back to how they should be. You know, I'm playing as my main man, Dr. Neocortex as well. Absolute legend, what a cool dude. He's definitely like a bit of an inspiration for my evil doctor character. Of course, he's just like a stereotypical cartoon evil villain, really. Which I'm all about that stuff. I wish I could be a cartoon villain IRL. You'll have to let me know what you think of this setup for filming gaming videos, because if it's good, then I can honestly make a lot of videos. You know, I could play a lot of the games that I got on the Switch. Might be something a little bit different. I was thinking a Breath of the Wild playthrough, a Zelda Breath of the Wild playthrough would be good. I've got Tears of the Kingdom as well, but I haven't played Breath of the Wild in a while. And also I think Breath of the Wild, the map and the environment, it's a little bit like emptier than Tears of the Kingdom, which actually I think would be good for an ASMR sort of playthrough, because we could literally just wander around in like these big vast landscapes. It would mostly be chill for most of the time. We could explore the beautiful landscapes and things together, you know. Oh, I failed. That's a difficult shortcut to pull off, to be honest. I struggle with it anyway. Got this moose fella in front of me. I don't even know this guy's name. Some of the characters in this game I don't really know, because they're like from the newer Crash Bandicoot games. And I'm an old man. I pretty much only played like the first few on PlayStation 1. Let's go for it. Let's go for the shortcut. There it is, baby. First place, easy. Easy. They may as well give up now. There is absolutely 0% chance that they win against me. How could they possibly? How could they possibly? Exactly. Just like that. Mother flipper. I have some like cozy kind of games that we could play. They would be very well suited to an ASMR playthrough. I've got Animal Crossing, which I haven't been on in like probably over a year now. Probably all my villagers absolutely hate me, and the state of my island will be irreparably, shockingly terrible. But that might be interesting, but also that might be boring. Everybody does that, don't they? Come on. That's probably the go-to ASMR let's play kind of thing. I've got a couple of farming games that would be well suited. I could probably do like just one little video showing off the farm and the game itself. I have what is it? Harvest Moon, A Wonderful Life. I think it's called Story of Seasons, the remake that I've got. That one's very cool. It's one of my favourite games from like the Harvest Moon, Story of Seasons franchise. I played the first one on the GameCube, and they remade it for the Switch. It's basically exactly the same, just some minor changes. Very good game. I think you might be able to hear one of my housemates coming back. It's going to be ASMR videos, obviously I can just cut something out. If there's a loud noise, I can pause the roleplay and just cut out the noise and then, you know, do a little edit, right? But with this, if I do an edit in the middle of a race, in the middle of gameplay, it's gonna be strange, isn't it? It's gonna be like I'm missing a hole in the gameplay. So there might be more background noise in this video, in these types of videos, I don't know. We shall see. Ooh. Look at that, another dub. Another dub. Absolute king. Absolute mother flipping king. That's the first cup done, so first place overall, obviously. Would you ever think anything else? Did you ever doubt? Did you ever doubt me? There it is, baby. There's the cup. There's the cuppy cup. You can see the crazy skins on these other characters. You've got, what is that, Liz on the left. Second place, she was a trophy girl in the first game, but now you can play as the trophy girls in this one, which is cool. Let's do another cup together. Let's do another cup together. But let me just quickly check the pit stop, yo. What is available today in the pit stop? You can get all this stuff for free, which I like, by earning like in-game currency. You can see in the top right here. Hello, here. That's like how many coins I've got to spend. You can also just buy coins with real money, but I ain't doing that. I ain't doing that, my goodness me, you crazy. You absolutely crazy. Let's play as a different character to spice things up a bit. Who should we go? Should we go Tiny Tiger? It's very cool, very cool. There's a really cool skin that I have that I like. It's this like American werewolf looking skin. Very cool. Maybe we do this. Let's choose a suitable card for Mr. Tiny Tiger. This is one of my favorites here. This little skull. Like a skull. Oh dude, that looks sick already. With the like fluorescent green. Let us go for... I really like it, I think, when it's just plain black. Looks devious and evil, kind of matches this skin for Tiny Tiger too. Wheels already pretty good actually. Or rather, is there anything better? I don't have many wheels. I think we stick with this. They're looking good to me. Nice. I have to remember not to skip things, because I think it'll be nice for you guys to watch the little intro of the levels, you know, if you aren't familiar with Crash Team Racing. Okay, let's go. Absolutely. About to crush this. Yo, boom. I have like a few, I guess, darker games, like horror games that I would like to replay. And it would be cool to record and make videos of them as well, I guess, but I don't know how well they will translate to like an ASMR video. But like, I have Little Nightmares, which I really like, and that's like semi-cute horror, I guess. But I think I would like to play that. Don't know if that will make a good video, ASMR style, but we'll see. I also have Abe's Odyssey, new and tasty, that I wanted to play through again. And I got Soulstorm, which I played for like 2 hours and then I stopped playing because the controls I thought were rubbish, absolute rubbish in my opinion. It's like supposed to be a platformer, right? And you need really tight controls because you're trying to save people from being like crushed by machinery and stuff like that as you go through the levels, and the controls just aren't tight at all, and I would end up just accidentally killing people that I'm supposed to save because the controls were lame. I'm like 90% sure it is actually the controls as well and not just me making an excuse. But also I did play it like when it first got released on the Switch, so I do wonder if it's been like updated. Can you patch controls? I don't know. I imagine you can. Might be worth revisiting, because that game, it looks amazing, like visually, and the cinematics are great, and I'm sure it will like push the story forward, reveal more of like the world and the characters, which would be fantastic. But I don't know, I just couldn't play it when I first played it. It felt terrible. It felt terrible to me, but maybe I give it another chance. I think one of the big problems is I'm always comparing them to the original Ape games, the original Oddworld games on the PlayStation 1, Abe's Odyssey and Abe's Exodus, which were both absolute masterpieces in my opinion. They were flippin' masterpieces. I love them so much. Mostly I love the world, the Oddworld, the world they built and the characters. It's so dark but also funny and humorous, which is like perfectly up my alley. That's exactly what I like. And I don't know, maybe the newer games, they made them a little bit brighter. They're not quite so dark, I think, which kind of takes away some of the effect and the appeal of it. I like that kind of, what's it called, grim dark, I suppose, that kind of vibe. But yes, the first game, Abe's Odyssey, you play as like this guy called Abe, and he's a part of the Mudokon race, which is basically like a race of people that have been enslaved by the Gluckons. And the Gluckons are like these crazy little alien dudes, but they're like capitalists, basically. They're like evil capitalists, you know. They enslave the Mudokons to exploit them for labor, to make them money, and they keep them enslaved by using like other creatures that are like half mechanical, I guess. And yeah, they just use like brute force and, oh gosh, I was close, and like machine guns, force, you know. They keep them enslaved, they keep them working for them. And then one day they're having like a board meeting, the Gluckons, and they realize that their profit margins are not good and they're starting to lose money and stuff. So they come up with the idea to make these popsicles from the Mudokons, turn them into like meat popsicles, which Abe sees because he's like a janitor in the factory in Rupture Farms. That's what it's called, Rupture Farms. And Abe like accidentally overhears this meeting, and he realizes that the Gluckons are going to turn everybody into meat popsicles. So then he starts to save everybody, and it's basically all like the start of a slave uprising, trying to escape these evil people who are exploiting you. And you just got to go through these dark levels, saving everybody, trying to escape. It's very cool, very, very cool indeed. And then Abe's Exodus is the sequel, and that's very similar, to be honest. I think the premise for that one is the Gluckons are using Mudokons, the people, to like, they use blind Mudokons to mine the bones of their ancestors, and then they make alcohol from those bones, and then they sell the alcohol back to the Mudokons and get them like addicted to it. So it's like a vicious exploitation circle, and you gotta go and you gotta save everybody. Very cool, very cool. There's a lot of nice old games that I like. I don't even know if there's any like newer games that I super love, other than like some of the Zelda games. And Pikmin is amazing. Pikmin 4 was so good, so flipping good. That was like the ultimate Pikmin iteration. Oh no, only thing you can really do is to try and maintain the blue flames by boosting. And you can keep it going forever if you're good enough, but you know it's very difficult. Very difficult. You need to be quite skilled to do that. You can also handbrake turn in the air, which doesn't make sense, but you know, the whole premise of this game don't make sense. Come on now, let's be realistic. Let's be realistic here. I missed the golden Wumpa fruit. Silly me. Silly me. Anyway, guys, do make sure that you give me any tips and advice, you know. If you think this video is good, let me know. If you think it looks like trash, looks terrible, or the audio, you don't like it or something, let me know. But let me know if you have a good idea, you know. That's the most useful thing, because I'm not quite sure the best way to do this yet. If I get this golden Wumpa, it just gives me like more coins to spend in the shop, so it's not even that big a deal really. Skip it, yo. Hell yeah. Very nice, very nice. Let's go, let's flipping go. I've got some exciting new stuff coming up soon. I ordered like this special little mount to go on the top of my camera so that I can attach the Tascam microphone to my flipping camera, which means I can go outside and film outside and hopefully have audio that will be like this now. Be the same sort of quality, hopefully. It won't be identical, obviously, but you know, I got one of those fluffy wind mic cover thingies as well, so hopefully that cuts out the sound of wind. And yes, I'm very excited for that. I've been trying to do just some fun different things for the channel recently. I don't know what happened, but I just had like a creative little burst recently. I had so many ideas that I wrote down that were like different to normal. They don't really perform very well because, you know, YouTube is kind of boring. I don't know, it just seems to you know, people mostly just watch the same stuff over and over again, like cranial nerve exams, medical, role plays, which I get, I understand, because that stuff is like guaranteed tingles for me. But yeah, I don't know, creativity is not always rewarded, but it doesn't really matter. Who cares, isn't it? I must pursue my creative goals and desires. I simply must. There is no other alternative. No other alternative. But yes, I'm excited to hopefully do some outdoor videos soon. It's going to be exciting. Going to be exciting. Tiny Tyke is so ridiculous. Such a ridiculous character. Can you hear him? I don't know if you'll be able to actually hear the audio that much. It's pretty quiet. Absolutely breezing through these levels, through these tracks. There's like later tracks that I'm not so good at because they weren't in the original games, you know, but I could still maybe come first, maybe. Probably I will play them in another video though. I don't want to put too much in one video because it'll get boring. Ain't nobody gonna watch 1 to 2 hours of Crash Team Racing, bro. This is like the Crash Team Racing equivalent of the blue shell from Mario Kart. Some little blue orb. Pretty much doomed when that happens. I don't think you can dodge it at all. I think in Mario Kart Double Dash you could dodge the blue shell, right? That was on the GameCube. old, some little nugget of information in my brain, in the recesses. I can't access anymore. My storage space is low in my brain. Another couple of games that I'd like to replay, is the Blasphemous games. I don't know, maybe you have heard of them. They're kind of like a side-scrolling Dark Souls, Castlevania kind of game. It's so good. Blasphemous 1 is my favourite for sure. Blasphemous 2 was good, but I think it wasn't quite as good for some reason, I'm not sure. I think the bosses were a little bit more boring and less creative, maybe. And I also didn't like that there were like 3 different weapons, but you basically had to use them all in order to beat all the bosses, but I don't know, I thought some of them were lame. I just like the sword, I like the sword. I'm like that in a lot of games. I played Hades a lot, which is really good. And if you've played Hades, you'll know that there's lots and lots of different like weapons. But I don't care about any of them. All I care about is the sword. Give me the flippin' sword, Basic. I don't know. I like it. It's cool. There's some other like super muscular character they made later on the right. I think he's a koala bear. I'm not sure. Okay. Should we leave it there for this video? That's gotta be pretty long. Is anybody still watching? Hello? Hello? Am I talking to anybody right now? Or am I talking to myself alone? In a room? A dark room? Oh my goodness me. Oh my goodness me. Who knows? Anyway, I think I'm gonna leave it there for this video. Thank you so much for watching. As always, hope you enjoyed this a little bit different. Maybe the first of many video game videos. Who knows? Who knows? We'll see. See what it looks like when it comes out. See if people like it, and see if I like it